Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-May 2022, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Nine of Cups. This talks about emotional balance. So I feel like you're either in this place or you're kind of creating this place for yourself, which is quite interesting. Starting off the reading, you get the Five of Cups crossed by the Seven of Wands. There's been something you've been kind of refusing to deal with. There's something in your past that's quite traumatic. It's not coming in as, oh my God, it destroyed my life kind of thing, but it is something that contributes to your healing. It's something that's quite important for you to look at, and I feel like there's been a resistance on your part to look over this aspect, which could create this whole sense of I don't know which direction to take. This is in your focus, the Two of Pentacles, so it's a little bit of uncertainty, I would say. A little bit of doubt in self. I kind of feel like it's tied up to what showed up in the beginning of the reading. In the recent past, some more rejection, because why not? In your strength here, the Seven of Swords. You're trying to bail on something. You're just trying to make your way out of something here. And it's something that's yours. It's something that you are kind of probably pushed to look at. Think of it this way. You're probably dealing with something at this point. I don't know, getting a new job or something, whatever it is. And there's some doubt in there. And that doubt comes from a place within you. Something, some sort of limited belief, something you may need to look at. And I feel like you know it's there. And you keep on trying to avoid it, trying to be like, I don't have to deal with it. It's fine. Okay, but is it affecting whatever you got going on right now? Because if it does, I feel like you're kind of being cornered here to friggin' look at it. In the immediate future, the Tower, something's gonna give. I don't know what, but it's like one of those, again, one of those signals from the universe. Like, okay, you're not gonna look at this? Okay, here's some shitty times for you or something to make you really kind of like, okay, I gotta do it. You know, I'm not saying the Tower necessarily is going to be shitty times, but it's something. It's something that makes things move. Supporting this reading, the King of Swords. You've got the confidence that it takes. You got pretty much everything. That there's some reason that you say possibly to yourself you've got some lack of confidence somewhere. But you've got it all. You know, you've got the you don't got the trust. That's what you don't got. The trust that you have it. Because you do have it. So you're showing me, yeah, I'm cool. I got it. I know what's up. And especially in the energies that surround you and you may not be aware of it. This is the knowledge. This is that kind of a quiet inner kind of knowledge. You know, that whole, like you've got knowledge from all angles, basically. You know, this is the depth of you that is showing me standing in my power here. I got it going on. And on the surface, you keep on playing with these energies. You keep on being like, maybe I don't got it. There's something that's standing in the way then, you know, of these two energies. In your hopes and fears, maybe this is it. The fear of loss, the fear of, yeah, I'm not good enough, or I'm not going to make it, or no, it's not for me, or who knows. There's something in there. There's something in there because you do have a fear of loss overall, you know. Potential outcome, brand new beginning in love. Let's clarify. Let me see the Nine of Cups. The Tower, the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles. There's a connection that shows up in here. It doesn't have to be you connected. In this particular situation, I kind of see it as your connection to yourself, to your true self, to your deeper self, not the one on the surface there. Of course, for many of you, it could be that there is a connection here that shows up tied up to you. And there's something new shifting, shifting in that direction of new. There's something going on here. There's some movement. This Tower brings in some movement. I don't know what kind of movement, but it's looking like, even though it may feel bad in the moment, it's going to turn into something quite positive because it opens up the door to something brand new. Again, I tend to see this more as the connection to yourself rather than to another person, but again, take it as it comes, as it resonates. Let's see here, the Five of Cups. The Six of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Wands. All right, so somebody left when things seemingly were good, happy. Going back to that fear of loss, right? Things were working out, so why the hell would someone leave? To be quite frank, I kind of see you leaving here in a particular situation from your past, possibly, where things were looking like they were going all right. They were smoothly in this energy of it's good. It doesn't have to be you, but someone did leave, and that left a wound. That left a, well, even when things were all right, people leave, situations die, you know, all sorts of things like that. That leaves a scar. And this is the one you're refusing to look at, you know. Fear of rejection, fear of loss. Let me see the Seven of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Two of Cups. Okay, so you're starting to be, I feel like you are fully aware of this rejection of yours to deal with this. I don't know to what extent you're not dealing with this, but I feel like you know it's there. You're looking like you're making small steps in that direction. It first starts with the realization of where you stand in your own way when it comes to that, to dealing with that. And again, I kind of see you, okay, I'm open to go there. I'm open to at least try. And there's some small steps that are being taken in that direction, but they're being taken. So I don't see you necessarily pulling back or, you know, the path is clear. It's just you're moving kind of slow. Like, okay, give me my time here. I'll go do it, but let me do it my own way. Okay. Let's do the Two of Pentacles in your focus. Man. The Empress, I don't know what's going on. There's something in there. And I don't know what the hell it is. And I hate it when it happens. And that's when it happens, during the readings. In my day-to-day life, I don't do that every day because I'm not during the readings. It's like, come on. For the Two of Pentacles, you get the Empress, the Five of Cups, the Judgment card. It's that whole sense of I've got this, the Empress, right? The energy you don't see, the energy where you're fully aligned with yourself and you have the knowledge of and the trust of I've got this, you know? That's where, and it's funny because the Five of Cups is that experience where things are okay, but someone left eventually and that created a wound. So it's between this and this. Do you have it? Can you align with having it and knowing that you have it? Or do you align with, you know what, life is the way it is and it's always going to be like that and I'm always going to be scared and I'm never going to try again anything because I'm going to lose it anyway eventually. So what do you choose out of these two? Stepping into your power or giving power to the belief that's already here? How's that helping you? How did that help you in all sorts of relationships? You're going through something here. You're going through figuring out what choice to make, what's best for you in this situation, basically. So you're at that crossroad. Do I choose this or this? And it's really up to you at the end of the day, but give yourself some time. It's a process. Let's do the Seven of Swords in your strength. King of Swords, Three of Cups, Ace of Swords. You keep on bailing on yourself, basically. That's what you're doing here. The King of Swords again, the knowledge, right? The knowledge of the mind. I know what to do. I know what steps to follow. I know exactly what to do to bring this together. Seven of Swords, you keep on abandoning that. You know, so lack of trust there, big time. You got all the tools here. And you're showing me you know you've got them. And then you're like, no, I'm not. Yeah, that's right, Juno. Because I suspect that's Juno. I don't know, maybe it's Kai because Felix is here eating. Let's do the Tower in the immediate future. King of Cups, Five of Wands, Two of Swords. That's what's lacking here. Feeling. You showed me all sorts of things here without the feeling of it all. And that's why the Nine of Cups is tied up to the Tower, as the King of Cups is tied up to the Tower here. So for the Tower, the King of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Two of Swords here. When you bring that feeling, when you step into your heart a little more about this whole situation, I don't want to tell you this because you're going to be like, well, then why should I do it? It looks like things are going to get a lot more confusing. It looks like you're going to step into your mind because you're scared of staying in your heart. But this is just the energy that's showing up. Of course, you can change that. You can choose to stay in your heart. And I know it's hard because it's a vulnerable space there. You're opening up to dealing with possibly your own belief here, your belief system. And it's going to be, that's the first step into this path of yours that you're taking towards that. And it feels uncomfortable. It feels challenging. But once you get past this and you stay in your heart, trust me, you'll figure things out here for yourself. Because the only way to align with this Empress and the King of Swords is by opening up your heart. You have to be open from any angle of self, and especially the hard one. And you didn't show me that so far, which is quite interesting because I'm just noticing. It's tied up to this Tower. So apparently you're stepping into that place of opening up a little more from your heart. And when that happens, it's going to be like, oh my God, I don't know how to deal with this. I really don't know how to deal with this. But again, you have the choice to not give power to the mind. Just stay in the heart and see what happens. Challenge yourself. What if I open my heart and what if I stay there? Because these energies are going to change the minute you decide that. If you freak out about staying in your heart, yeah, the Two of Swords is going to take over. The crowded place of the mind. Let me do the King of Swords in the supportive energies. The Sun, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Again, that whole sense of knowledge, confidence. You know it's leading to happiness if you align with it. And there's a touch of self-care here, big time. You know, that might help. It's giving to you. It's because it all goes back to trusting yourself, to trusting that you have this. But for that to happen, you have to be fully aware of self and fully loving of self. And every step you're taking from here on out, the minute you open up your heart, is taking you in that direction. Let's do the Empress for the hidden energies. The Six of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Oh man, there's a whole lot going on here. There's a whole lot going on under the surface for you. You put a lot of emphasis on the surface here, and the minute you step a little more into self, there's these big ass energies open up from all over the place. And it's good energies. It's energies of, it's kind of like you're introducing me to your true self, your soul. And it's beautiful. What it's carrying here, confidence on the inside, confidence on the outside. self-love, self-care, sense of empowerment, self-empowerment, stability. You've got a bunch of things in there. It's just a matter of you tapping into those, because they're there. Let's do the Death card. In your hopes and fears. 5 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. So you know, that's what you're showing me again. You're aware that this belief, limited belief of, it comes from an abandonment wound somewhere, from a lack of, a loss of something, and you can change that. And you know it's deceptive carrying it through, because it doesn't help in anything, you know, especially in this energy that you keep on seeking of equal give and take. No. If you're lacking in giving to pretty much anything that's of importance to you, you are aware that you're not going to get back. You're going to get back exactly what you're giving. And if you're giving the fear, you're going to get the fear. If you're giving from fear, you're going to get energies from fear. While, meanwhile, you're seeking something else. Let's do the Ace of Cups. Whatever you're seeking, make sure it's first within you. It's found within you first. Because it's not going to show up as long as it's not there within you first. For the Ace of Cups, in the potential outcome, you get the 7 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles. All right, so things are opening up for you here, which is telling me there's work that's being done here. There's a little bit of diving in a little deeper within yourself and tapping into all of these energies that are showing up. Now, for this situation right here, for your fear of loss, give yourself time and patience. It's going to take a while for this to shift, for you to actually go in it first, and then for you to transmute this energy and to shift it into, you can just, a belief can be changed. Your whole life you believed you're not worthy of love, or you're not worthy of love, or things like that. As soon as you identify that throughout your life, you can grab it and change it into I'm worthy. Why the hell wouldn't I be? You know? So, but it takes some time. So give yourself that time. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. Something's changing, but the change has got to come from you. That's the only thing. The universe says that the change is here. The change for the better is definitely here. Only if Cappy grabs it and does it. Basically, it's your choice. So, quite interesting. Let's see an oracle card from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Okay, there it is. You got 2. The Panther Spirit, Reclaim Your Power. And the Antelope Spirit, Life is Speeding Up. Let me read a little bit about the Panther. I feel like that's the one where we should look into a little more. Okay. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. You think? Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed. You might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act towards reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes. And your soul wants this. Be bold. Let me look into the antelope too, since you got 2. And the number for the antelope is actually 2. For the Panther, it was 44. Life is speeding up. When Antelope Spirit rushes into your life, you're being reminded of the quickening of your personal evolution as a powerful co-creator. You're being told, I don't know how to read that word. I know the word, I just don't know how to say it. Unequivocally. Anyways, you're being told, blah, 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 that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action towards making your dreams real. There is an intensity you can feel, and it's important to take advantage of the energy right now. If you have a plan for your career or financial abundance, now is the time to step it up. If you're asking about a relationship, make the first move. Just know that the intentions you have set in motions are coming together now at warp speed. Stay alert and keep up. Things are getting interesting when Antelope Spirit calls you to move quickly. Okay, that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.